one thing that I like to do, and I've talked to you guys about doing in the past, is make sure that we have all of our plan ahead and make sure you have all the tools you need. What do I mean? Well, you're gonna have to have a tripod to do this, okay? That's guaranteed. So I made sure I brought my tripod today. Actually, I had my tripod here. I made sure I brought the tripod plate because last time I took that home. So make sure you have all the stuff you need. I know that I need a piece of glass or plexiglass. I went and bought this. I thought I was doing this lecture yesterday, so Wednesday after school I went to the glass place, Washtenaw Glass. You guys know where Washtenaw Glass is? Right behind like Tim Hortons. There's a place called Washtenaw Glass. And I was like, oh, I'm totally just gonna buy a piece of plexiglass, it'll be quick, no problem. I went in there during my lunch and they were like, oh yeah, that'll be $110. What? $110 for a piece of glass? So I was like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work for me. So I left there, and then after school, went to Lowe's and got this. It was still kind of pricey. It was 30 bucks, but 30 bucks compared to 110, that's a little bit different. So I bought this piece of glass brand new. You don't have to buy a new piece of glass. Some ideas you could do. If you have a big picture frame on the wall or something, you could carefully take the piece of glass out of the picture frame and use it just temporarily and then put it all back. Ask your parents before you do that. Some people will say you could use all of your refrigerators have glass shelves in them. You could use that piece of glass. It's pretty sturdy. You could use that. Just make sure you ask your parents first and don't break it, because that would suck. Okay, so don't do that. So you could also just go to the store and buy a piece of glass like I did. Somebody could borrow this piece of glass if you're careful with it. It's important that it doesn't get scratched up because that'll show up and then you'll have more Photoshop work to do. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be careful with it. Yeah, that's where we're at. So piece of glass, you need something for it to sit up on. About 10 to 12 inches off the ground would be good. And then you need your stuff. So you need to make sure you have stuff for the shoot. This is my model or my subject, right? That's what we're gonna do here. So I have this collection of stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna use it all. It's better to have more than to run out of stuff and have it be like lackluster, right? So there we go. I want my tripod to be high enough or far enough away so that I can kind of frame in this entire piece of glass. And also, with that said, the lens makes a difference. If I'm really wide angle lens is going to give me some, oh gosh, what's the word? Concave. It's going to look concave. There's distortion. Thank you, that's the word. Distortion. It's going to distort, especially on the edges. Okay? I'm using my 50 millimeter lens. I think I'm high enough. If I need to, I can go even higher. My tripod here has a little gap right there. Do you see that gap? Yeah. So for the camera, there's a little gap right here. And if I bring this down, it'll let me go all the way. If I don't go on the gap, it stops there. But if I go on the gap, now I can go like this and get it straight up and down. I am gonna have to adjust my screen here.
Your camera's about to fall off the table, Ron.
Oh, good eye, thank you.
I like pulling that off.
Yeah, I don't need any of this. Oh, the baby camera fell. Did you ever see this?
No.
My son made me a little baby camera eraser out of clay. Eraser clay, you mold it and then put it in the oven and it bakes, and it's an eraser that erases pencil.
It's like a shrink it.
Yeah, it's like a shrinky dink. It's just been sitting up here for about a year now. Okay. I think I'm good. I think that's the edge there. If I needed to, you know what I might do? I might just go a little higher just in case. So I know my glass ends here and there, but just in case, I can just crop that in Photoshop, right? So I want it to be as straight down as I can get it, so then I don't have to do as much work in Photoshop. This looks a little twisted here. If I need to shift it later, I will, but I think that's good for now. We can use that. Maybe. Or. No. Kind of annoying, isn't it? We'll look at it like this. But we can also see it up there. Is this strap? Nope. Is it this? So this is in the seam. Actually, I'm gonna crop that out later anyways, so that's fine. I have a single light, so there's gonna be a one light setup here, and then I am gonna shut off this light here. So one thing is that we don't wanna have reflections on here. So before you guys came, we were working on getting the reflection to not show up in this glass. So actually I was getting really frustrated, but then I realized, oh, I'm dumb, that reflection's from these. So then I shut this off, and from above, that reflection is just short there. Do you guys see it? So the glass looks really clear. Can you guys tell? Oh, I forgot my paper. I'm dumb. I need a piece of paper. I need a backdrop paper. So let's get that really quick. I just use some big pieces of paper. You can get butcher block paper. You can buy a poster board, whatever you want to do. I'm going to use this cool yellow, soft yellow tone. I need some assistance. Will you guys help me? I need one person over there. One person over there. Normally you would do this before. I totally forgot. It's dumb. So you're going to lift that box, and you're going to lift that box just like 2 inches off the floor without dropping my piece of glass. And I'm going to put this underneath. Good? I think we're good. Don't touch it. I'll get it. It's okay, I see it. It's super staticky, so thank you guys. Appreciate it. I have these white gloves, so they don't get fingerprints on the glass. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Do you see that thing? It's like going everywhere. Okay. Let's try that again now. Pretty good. Those lines are gonna be annoying, but I didn't get a big enough piece of paper. I'll Photoshop those out super easy, right? That's just a single line through there in the background. Also, all the way open. So I'm looking at my, so over here, I'm looking at my exposure. Can you guys see the exposure setting? So here, I'm on manual mode. I'm at 320th of a second at f1.2, 400 ISO, and I want to make sure that there's not underexposed or overexposed. I'm trying to keep it even. So if I press this half down, it'll tell me if I'm under or overexposed. And currently my meter, I think that says it's even, right? Oh, it says plus one. I'm a little overexposed. So I'm gonna just speed up my shutter speed a little bit. Do you guys see where it says overexposed? Where does it show it over here somewhere? I'm not seeing it. On here, my meter says +1. So I'm gonna speed up my shutter speed. That says even right there. It's a little dark for me, so I am gonna go like +0.7, so it's a little bit lighter. We'll see also as we're going. We'll see if we need to make an adjustment. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, so we're looking at this from the top down, right? The idea is that we're gonna build this shot from the bottom to the top here. And then we're gonna edit it in Photoshop and then turn it, and it's gonna look like it's floating up. Make sense? So my idea is that I'm gonna have somebody's hand, I need a hand model today, flinging my supplies up into the air. So the camera is gonna be flying with all these are all camera things, right? They're related to film and camera. So that's my thought process, that's what I brainstormed. I will tell you, this wasn't my first idea, this was my second idea. My first idea was fruit. I was gonna have like a bunch of different fruits because of the color and have it flinging up. Fruit gets more complicated because one, you have to make sure it's fresh fruit. And then two, you have to go to the store and buy it, whereas I already had all this stuff. So my second idea was, hey, if I just use something that doesn't go rotten, like cameras or something, then it'll work. Whatever the theme you choose is, it's okay. Just pick something that you have a collection of, and there's some different colors and tones, and makes it interesting, okay? I need one more thing, and then we'll start setting it up. So this last thing, when I do this at home, so I did this, not last year, 2 years ago I did it from home. And I cut, so I had a wood shop at our old house. So you guys know I'm building a house, right? So I don't have a wood shop right now. All my wood shop supply stuff is put in storage. So when I was doing this, I actually did this in my wood shop. I cleaned everything away and set up in the middle, and I cut up little pieces of wood to help hold things in place. So here, I actually have little pieces of metal, which are heavier actually, so this might actually work better. And we're gonna just set things on that. We don't want our stuff to be sitting on the glass. One, it'll flatten out if it's soft, but two, this will make it have like more depth to it. So that's what we're doing. So I think, what do you guys say? Camera 1 or camera 2? This is a little older. It's a Kodak. And this is like a little mini older Kodak. You want an older Kodak? Kind of sweet. You guys agree? All right. So if my hand is here, throwing this way, I think I'm going to start with the Kodak flying up here. Like that. Like that. Somehow we're going to have to get this off there. Actually, maybe like that will be okay. I noticed right away that it's not focused, but we do that. Actually, that makes the background, the line on the yellow paper even better because we're off. Yeah. It seems really squared up, so I'm just gonna. You guys can come in for right here.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna say, well, I'll let them come in. I'll just say something really quickly, and then you guys can do the spiel. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
You've heard me do it like 10
Is
times.
it okay if we take them into the dark room really quick?
Totally, yes.
Okay, thank you.
So, I'm Mr. Rodriguez. I teach graphic design and photography classes. I'm doing a demo today for my advanced photo class. This is one of the classes that they'll talk to you about. But the idea of my classes is that we make images, digital and print. That's everything that we do is about making images. So if you're really into photography or graphics, you can get information from them, but you can also email me. You can find my email address on the website. Cool? All right, thank you girls. All right, so I think I kind of like that, like so. My question is when I put my hand down here, that wooden block is going to get in the way, isn't it? See that? So maybe we need to go even higher on. What?
No, she just don't touch anything.
Oh. Is that better? A little bit. Somebody's gonna have to be really good here. Who has small hands?
I have really small hands.
You're gonna do the hand model right there, okay. Okay, so, not yet, it's gonna be a while. We have to set this up. So, but yes, eventually. So, I need some more pieces here. You awake? I'm that boring, you're gonna doze off?
I'm just tired.
Ah.
3 hours of sleep again.
Stop doing that.
I can't.
Killing yourself. Trying to find some good spots. So I should be able to set these in some pretty good spots before I even bring anything in, because compositionally I want balance and space, right? So here I'm thinking about, okay, if I put a piece here, then it makes sense to put a piece here. If I put a piece there, it makes sense to put another piece over here, right? So that's what I'm kind of going through. And obviously these are flexible. You already saw me move a couple of things, right? It also, in the end, I might end up changing things up based on size of the things that I have here. And I do want to get some more depth. I feel like all of these are kind of the same currently. So I want that to be taller. This one is a little taller, and maybe I stack something on it to make it taller. Let's start putting things in and see how it looks. So I have this old thing. It's like an old-fashioned light meter that measures the light for your camera. It's kind of a cool old thing. What if we go with that? It might be necessary. I don't know. Feeling like it's really flat. Do you guys see that? Like everything right now is like this. So we might have to even do some manipulation. This is some old film. So I'm thinking about, like, could I get it so that one part of it is sticking out like that? See how it's like this now, like going in? That gives it a little bit more depth. I think similarly we could do something where we like, if I had, let's see this. Too far. Oh. I think that's better, don't you? I wish it was the opposite way though, so the light was lighting it differently. Don't wish, just do it. Right, that's better, the light. See how the light hits it better? What else? Some of these. Oh, just ripped my film. Aw. Man, I have another one of those. Can you see that or no? Can you see the thing underneath or not?
No.
No? I want this to be like over here, right? That's too fat. Can you throw me another one of those? Little piece of metal?
Which one?
Just a small one. Gonna hold this. Yeah.
Why are they letters?
They're for printing and graphics stuff. So far so good. What do you guys think? Is it gonna work? I have some pack of film. Maybe this Polaroid film goes like this. Does it need to be like tilted like that? Okay, you guys tell me. Like this, like this, like this, like this,
I feel like
I like the
first.
The first one where you're like, so left, yeah, there.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need a few pieces. That. Think. Huh? I don't know. Maybe. I have to do it. Let's see. Yep. I need more. At least one. Medium. I don't know if this is gonna work. Need one more. I could. Oh, I thought I had it. Knocking everything down. How's that? I didn't tilt it enough, did I? We lost the tilt. Oh, is there a skinnier one than this? It's pretty skinny. 19. Sticking out just a tiny bit.
That string is like.
I know. I'm gonna work with the string in there. Oh, it's still sticking out. What the heck? Oh, there's a tiny little thing. I can Photoshop that, I think. You guys didn't tell me this one's messed up over here, right? Touching the wood. That's better. Okay, I think this. We need it to like float like that. Don't we? Yeah. Never leave home without your fishing line. Right? We all need fishing line at some point, don't we? So just some really thin fishing line. There's fishing line's great because it's like basically see-through. But it's super sturdy. You can hold like 20-pound line. I don't know what this is. 6 pound. This is 6 pound. But we're not gonna hold 6 pounds, right? It's just a little. Gaffer's tape. Fishing line. Should grab that tape. Every photographer uses gaffer's tape. That's this. It's really pretty sticky, but doesn't leave residue behind. Will you hold that for me? In a minute, I'm gonna ask you to peel some off for me. I think what I'll do is I'll try to gaffer tape it to like this thing. And I want it to be like this. Oh no. Come on. Like that? Does that look good? Something like that? Like this? Like that? Oh, I don't know if this is gonna stay where I want it to stay though.
Could you try just flipping the camera the other way?
Like that? Okay, let's see that tape. Here, come here. You just hold that so it doesn't fall. So gaffer's tape. Okay, tell me where, guys. Besides on the ground. You dropped it. You guys looking?
No,
Tell me when.
that's like too far to the heads. Yeah, I would do a little more
Like just barely up, like this, right?
yeah.
Huh? Or no?
Well, because it's too close to the wood though.
Yeah. I might go like that. Is that sufficient? Does it look realistic? I feel like that's good. Somebody's hand is gonna be here though. Bad, bad, bad. What if it's swinging this way? Or like that? I actually kind of like that because now there's some depth. What do you guys think?
I think it looks good.
Yeah, because it's like in front of this thing, so it shows some depth. I'm gonna leave it. I like that. And can you even see that string? No fishing line showing. Alright. We gotta deal with that other string over there. Maybe we just accept that that's gonna get cut off over here, because it's really long. You know what I mean? That's just gonna go out of the frame at some point,
Yeah, I would just leave it up.
but I'm gonna do it like this. And that's gonna be cut off at the top of the frame. Okay. Back to the drawing board on this guy. Actually, I just realized I want to do something too. Maybe not. I thought I was gonna take out my film, but it's like sealed in. Alright, we're gonna leave it. This is, did I tell you guys about this? Somebody found this It's like from 19, what? 80 something? It's like from when I was born. So, yeah, super excited. We said it was gonna go like this. This one just keeps coming off. Is there another one just slightly taller than that one? Like a big dog?
This is the biggest.
Slightly taller. Oh. Oh, that's a little too steep. Yep. Just don't want to destroy my outdoor gaffer's tape. I set it here. Just needs to stay on for a minute. Whoa. Okay. I'm knocking everything over. It's a struggle. How's that? Anything else?
I feel like the one you see, or the one row of phone is like too far. Too far to like,
What if there was a second friend?
yeah.
Needs a second friend, doesn't it? I wanted one with some film coming out, and I totally ripped the film off. This is super old film.
I didn't know
What do you guys think? So 2 questions. One, I don't have one with film in it. So should I add more of these anyways, because they're kind of cool? And should I add another FOMA? I could add one of these in. I also have these to add in. Or these old ones. We could go like one going like this way, here. Is that better?
Yeah.
I think that the FOMA adds color, which I like.
You should move the one.
Huh?
You should move this a little bit down.
Which one? Be more
I'm
specific.
pointing at this behind you.
Huh? Oh,
Move this down.
sure. I just threw it on there. So yeah, we can do that. Like that? Maybe this way. Yeah?
Yeah.
I kinda wanna do it like. Oh, the yellow doesn't look as good, does it?
No,
Mhm.
that one.
Blends with the background. Like that. And then, what do we think about the other 2 things? See this? Very organized. Can't believe I knocked that out.
I feel like one of those needs to be colored.
Needs to be what? No, I don't know, because they're black and white, they're old.
Like something over there
What do we got? All old school film stuff. What can I put in there that's color? So look in my cabinet here.
There's no chance of difference. There's no chance of difference. Yeah, I know.
Would it make sense to throw in like a Kodak Tri-X? Like a newer film?
I don't know.
Huh? Yes or no?
I think it looks fine.
It looks fine?
Yeah.
The phone line actually isn't that old either. I need one more of those little things in. Oh, let me knock into everything. Can you see it? Is it good? Huh?
Yeah.
How's that?
It looks fine.
Fine?
Yeah.
I don't want fine, I want good.
I don't like that they're both facing the same way. Two rows down.
These rolls right here? Better? Yes? Alright, who's my hand model? Do we need lotion? Like make your hand like all nice and smooth and
I think my hands
it's good? Are your fingernails done? That's what I said. Okay, I was thinking that you should go,
On
can you
that
go
side?
on that side? Yeah.
Oh.
Go under?
Under.
Under
Oh,
this?
okay.
Yeah. You got a hand model. Left hand or right hand? I think left
What?
handed.
Yeah, what would?
You gotta take your bracelet off. Bracelet, that's the hair tie.
Hair tie.
Uh-oh, now we got hair tie marks, so pull your sleeve down.
What?
Yeah, like that. Not that far, just like
It's
normal,
not
like a
really
normal.
That's
I'll have to Photoshop that, like that. Okay, so you're gonna be like here, like acting like you're throwing this up. Like closer to the phone line. Closer. A little closer. There you go, right there. Is that it, guys? What do you think? It's gonna work? Captured it. Okay, move your hand a little. Can you scooch on? You can sit on the yellow paper. Scooch up there.
right here.
Yep. Okay, good. And now let's go like hand twisted like this, down closer to the glass. Twist it back up just a hair, thumb up towards the sky, closer to the FOMA. Closer. Oh yeah, it's like it's coming right up. Is your hand, go, put that pinky underneath the box. You know what, hang on. Big G. Put that, yeah, right underneath there. That's gonna create more depth. Slide back towards the box a little bit, like towards the wooden box, yep. Yes, yes, that's it. Oh, good hand, what a good hand model she is. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Effort. Once you get, so again, most of the time I spent today was in preparation, right? Prepping, organizing, setting things up. I only took maybe 10 shots. I probably could have taken 4 or 5, but I think I have the shot that I need. The next step is to edit in Photoshop. So we'll do the edit in Photoshop on Monday. Cool? Do something at home like this. Get it set up this weekend. Okay? Try it. Do it. It's your homework. You guys got it. Bye. Have a nice weekend.
Save your food folder.
What?
Save your food folder.
It's my food folder. I didn't point it into a new folder. I'll move it in a minute.
It's so weird.
Do we feel like we need to do anything different? Our Polaroid thing, I've spent so much time making it slanted and it doesn't look slanted, does it?
No.
Let's mess with that. Let's go. We're gonna get this to work. don't want to rip my paper. How can we make it slanted? If I did it like this,
Jeez. Sorry.
it's okay. Will you grab those pieces right here? Yeah.
Take 'em off?
Just take them off, yeah. I have an idea. Still doesn't look slanted, does it?
It looks more slanted than it did before.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't focus it. Circle focus. Okay, let's try one more time. Just set those on the paper. We'll see what looks better in the end. Just really imagine like flinging that. Throw it up. Put your hand back there and go like, wow. Ready? Do it again. I love it. Good job.
There it is.
Yes? So far so good? You guys can handle this? How long is this gonna take you?
Multiple hours.
Multiple hours? I probably spent an hour in prep for this, right? And then how long did it take us to do the demo? How long is our video?
42 minutes.
42 minutes. So, that's just me. I'm a little bit particular about things, right? But if you want it to look good and look,
Oh.
if you want it to look pro, right? When I say pro, I mean like semi-professional. Like this could be something that I would feel good about posting on my website or publishing somewhere and being like, oh yeah, look at my levitation photo stuff. Look at my, hey, I'll post it on my social media and be like, oh, check out this cool shoot I'm doing. Like, that's gonna take you an hour and a half at least to do, if not a little bit more. Okay? Yes? Put in the time, make it look good, and we'll edit on Monday. Good? Who has questions for me about this? Nobody? Thank you, hand model.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to publish.
Can I stop this now?
Yeah.
Okay.